You guys have had, I think, 50% of all the hotness in Hollywood be on the show. So, from the other 50%, who would be like the one person you want to have like fake make love to?
Why
Mm.
have to be fake? No. I don't know. Definitely someone with star power because then that brings more viewers. I would say Idris.
Ooh, yes, honey, yes.
Oh, you like it then? Huh?
Yes.
You're tuned in. No.
Well, I have to go with my characters. I would say Tyson Beckford.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because my character. You know how April rolls. So
Right.
I got to be careful with that one. I could get in trouble. I'm a married woman right now. Okay, who would Raquel? Ooh, my gosh. You know what? Raquel's not had an older man. So, with all the complaining that she does, imagine if we could get Denzel. I mean,
Lit.
that would take our show to a whole nother level, but I'm just saying if he wanted to come and hang out,
Queen Latifah is our executive producer, so she knows everybody.
Yeah. Now let's talk about what you just mentioned. Somebody put a ring on it recently, right? Somebody got married. You know,
I got married.
married. Yes. Okay, so I have to know. How did you know he was the one? Like, what was the one thing that was like, I want him forever?
He said, hello, I'm so sorry I'm late. My name's Anthony Mandler. And I knew. I don't even know how. I can prove it to anybody. I have the emails saved from the day that I met him, came home and was like, girl, I just met my future ex-husband. It's kind of this joke because between me and my girlfriends, I was the least expected to get married. I was not getting married. I was going to travel and work and take care of my family and just I don't know. I was into having experiences and having relationships and saying thank you. I taught you, you taught me, and this has been great. I have to go now. I moved to California. So many things were always constantly changing in my life. I mean, I started modeling when I was 12. I was traveling a lot. There wasn't much stability, and marriage is about like stability. And so I never thought it was something for me. But I don't know, when I met him, some little something whispered in my ear. I just knew. So
love at first sight.
Yeah.
it can happen. It can happen.
Well, I was talking to the men about, the phases that we go through in life and how so many relationships break up when you get together in your teens, in your 20s, because I think that you don't know who you are and you're still figuring it out. Has that been your experience as well in relationships?
I think for me, I kind of grew up fast. My family owned a lot of different businesses, so I grew up in the back seat of my father's car knowing business. So I grew up to be a businesswoman, and that's why I'm not a cougar. The young guys, that's not enough for me. So I need some, like you say, stability, and I want the foundation of a friendship. And it's something about when you're in your 20s, you're still full of that play. 30s, you're still trying to kind of figure it out. But 40s, and when I was 40 years ago, uh, I felt like I was in my prime. I really felt my power, and I felt that whatever my experiences were, I wanted to share and spread that with a lot of different ladies that had gone through what I've gone through or help them not go through what I've went through. So I'm really about bridging the gap between women that don't get along. I mean, it's like, hey, we got a problem. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's get over it. Let's argue. Let's disagree. But when we walk out of here, we agree that we cool, that kind of thing. So.
That doesn't happen enough amongst women.
It does not. It happens maybe yearly at the Essence luncheon. We're like, okay, I'll call you. You call me. You're good, girl. Let's all get together. Okay. And then we see each other the next year and say the same thing. We have to have that between us because it is so much stuff that goes on between, social media that want to put people rumors and business out there. And if you believe in the hype, then you get stuck, And so you have to have an internal extended family, in which we have with filming Single Ladies.
How do you guys deal with negativity? How do you embrace it? Do you ignore it? How do you deal with that when it comes your way?
I ignore things and keep it moving. There's so much. I think that there's so much other things going on in our lives, each of us, and I know I have so much to do outside of whatever's being thrown at me that you just gotta take in and throw out, and that's just it. You accept positive energy and you look at things and you walk away and go, I don't want any part of that, and you keep it moving. Mind your business.
It's 50-50 for me because I will have some of my people navigate through my social media with the most popular questions or worst rumor or whatever, and it depends on, and it helps you kind of gauge how to reflect on what you're doing and where you want to go. And I'm more so doing that now with the image and the reputation and the brand. It's like, what have I been known for, and what do I want to be known for now? What is my legacy? So that's where my mindset is now.
Well, speaking on your legacy, I have to address the fact that your daughter is so gorgeous and ridiculous. Like, you did such a great job raising her. So I'm wondering, because as women and as young girls, we all grow up with insecurities and things that we second guess ourselves and things like that. How did that change for you when you had a daughter?
You know, I'm raising her now, even, and she's still at the house. And I always say that I have a job to do continually with her because I have to shift her over to society to be a wonderful young lady, to do her part. And some of the things that you hear your mother say and that you do, I say, oh, don't say that to her. You sound just like your mother. But I'm not her friend, and so she knows that. So she knows that I'm not going to tell her anything bad. I always tell her, I'm your best attorney. I'm your attorney, period. If all else fails, I'm there for you, sure enough. You know what I mean? We're blood. You have me. There's no getting rid of me. So let's get along, And you have that kind of competition thing with daughters. But she grew up and she's embraced her curves. She's a thick model, and she's a plus-size model. And she loves it. And she doesn't look at mommy and go, oh, she's a size 6 and I think I need to be. She's embraced who she is, and I love that about her. I love our relationship. It's a love relationship, and I want to spread all of that love to everybody else that I'm meeting.
They always have mommy daughter cuddling. It's so cute.
No, we loved watching that on the show, on your reality show. It was so great to see that positive relationship. We don't see it enough in real life, and it was really great to see that. I'm Sharice Nicole. Thanks for watching CNikky.com. Remember to tune in Monday nights at 9 p.m. for VH1's Single Ladies. And remember, to know what's good in Hollywood, you gotta see Nikki.